Hey, welcome to Nightly Repeat. I am Nathan.
Devin,
Lucas.
and this is a podcast where we talk about superhero stuff, apparently.
This episode we're gonna be talking about stupid superheroes and superhero powers and plot lines. So yeah.
So there's not really going to be any real itinerary for this honestly stupid journey, but hopefully you'll come along with us on it, talking about dumb superhero powers. We'll probably do, some other stuff.
Tissues here just in case.
Yeah, tissues here just in case if it gets
Emotional?
a little emotional, maybe. Yeah, a little emotional. That's what's gonna happen.
So I've been thinking about this really cool superpower, right?
Imagine given the thesis of the episode, it's probably not gonna be pretty cool.
That's really cool, right?
Okay.
It sounds pretty cool.
So, okay, you know how nails are, right? Have you ever thought of, like
Like
you could...
nails?
No, like nails on your fingers.
They can't see you, Devin. You nails on your fingers. Okay, good.
Okay, but the nails on your fingers.
Yes.
What if those, like, wouldn't stop growing? And that was your superpower. But you could, like, form it into stuff when they, like, continue
So like
growing.
clay face, but specifically with your fingers.
But it
Just
wouldn't
nails.
stop growing, so there would just be trails of nails behind
So you can't like control it.
No, not at all. But they can, like, form into things after, like, they grow out of your fingers.
It's a kind of Wolverine a bit. So it's like you can like grow them and like can you like
You have no
cut them
control.
off? You can cut them off.
They
Like,
they do come off.
do you need nail clippers to do that, or can you just
I mean, at, like,
make them go away?
At a
'Cause
certain
you want them to go away.
At a certain point when they're long enough, you could, like, step on them and, like, get them off.
So you can't stop.
So you can't. It's not like I extend them into like claws and like stab somebody and like get rid of them and like run away. It's like
No.
they just keep growing and I have to like do something to get them off. I have to like rip them off.
They grow very fast, though. Like, I would say an inch every minute.
I mean, I guess like if you were worried about like your nail coming off and like get like because that happened like that because I've heard that hurts. I mean, I guess that could have some utility there, but other than that, what would that be useful for?
If you needed a lot of, like, nails and stuff, for things.
What use would you have with a bunch of nails?
You can put them in jars and stuff and keep them.
What are you gonna
It's
do
like,
with them?
it's like the collector. You got a bunch of jars of nails in on your cabinet.
He's a collector of nails.
So, like, if you die, you could be cloned from your nails. Basically, it's immortality.
You know, just a hair or
And there'd be, like, a sound to it, too.
what would be the sound? Give me like a.
Wait, so that noise is happening all the time.
Every
Wait,
minute.
every.
Oh, so it's not like growing like
No.
it just grows every minute.
Imagine it's like the X-Men are running from Magneto and like they need to hide and it's just like
You, like, claw people, too, if they're, like, long enough. And,
do you have to sharpen them? Or are they naturally like sharp? Because I mean if they're nails,
they're just, like, yeah, they're as sharp as your nails are right now.
wouldn't they be flimsy?
Yeah. Flimsy as hell. That's why they're so easy to break.
You can't even use them to like it's not like metal claws that you could like cut through something with. It's just like because I mean I imagine because like I do this and I mean you can feel something there, but
Yeah.
like I imagine it wouldn't matter if I did. Well, I mean, I'm putting my fingernails on him. I'm saying I don't think there's a difference between me putting my fingernails directly on him and my fingernails being, my hand being like a foot above his hand and my fingernails being pushed down. I don't think that like there's any difference in how it would puncture anything, let alone like human skin. If it can't puncture human skin like nails, you have to like use a lot of force to do that. And like what luck are you gonna do trying to like cut open a door or
Well, no, it's not like utility. It's for one purpose, to have a bunch of nails.
so the sole utility is so you have a bunch of nails so you can be cloned so your clones can live the life of having the stupid power of growing more nails and making it go like Lucas. Anyway, Lucas, you go. You got any pitches?
Snowman.
Snowman. Tell us more about Snowman.
So snowman is spelled S parentheses no W man, and so he's just kind of like a regular guy, and he has no powers. or like no, he doesn't have any snow
Hold on,
powers.
do we want to? So I mean,
Well, we had another idea for Snowman.
The flake?
so you said he's a normal
So,
guy. What about him? He's like
He's just
superpower.
well, okay. So I just thought this would be kind of funny. He doesn't have snow powers. He might have a power, but not snow. But that's why he's Snowman.
What if he has the power to like repulse things because there's no in there? So, but not like used for repulsion. Like he doesn't want things to be repulsed from him.
Maybe he's like he has some sort of stupid firepower, but his name's Snowman.
Why would he? What? How would he get the name Snowman? Like, give us like a little bit of an origin story.
It's like snow, no, like snow.
So it's like, oh, so it's like snow, but no
Snowman.
no snowman. It's like, so it's
Like-
not snow.
Saul Goodman.
Yeah, like Saul Goodman.
Okay, so the other idea for snow. So a little bit of background context here. It's a little
We
bit
were
cold
frolicking.
outside. We were frolicking on the park. There was a lot of snow on the ground, and we saw these icy footprints on the sidewalk. And so we posited that there was someone who was walking around and leaving a trail of snow behind him. And so we theorized that this person may be particularly responsible for the snow in our town by walking everywhere and leaving a bunch of snow behind them as they walked.
So I feel like the utility here is, when it gets like really hot.
What if it's really cold?
No. But when it gets really hot, just to have snow appear and then like you can see like steam coming off it. That's just like a cool thing to look at. Like have you ever just been like somewhere cold and then you have something hot with you?
Let's get the. So is this his shoes that are doing this? Like, is it just like his feet?
I feel like whatever. Okay, so here's my idea, and we can run with this. We can do whatever. This is our podcast, Nightly Repeat.
Ours nightly repeat.
So whenever he walks, it leaves a footprint of whatever his foot looks like, but in snow. Like, so if he has a shoe on, it's that.
Okay.
If he put and one of the things he can do is he can make fake footprints. So he could put like a dog's like you can get those shoes that leave dog footprints, and then
So
it
people
leaves
try to
snowy
hunt.
dog footprints.
So wait, okay. I have a third. Plays off the snowman with the no in parentheses again. He's invisible, but his tracks leave snow everywhere. So there's snow. There's no man.
There's no man, but there's snowman.
What's this guy's origin story? Because I think we should run with that. Because
Have you watched the whatever fucking Batman movie Mr. Freeze was in?
Kick ice.
Nothing like that. Absolutely nothing like that. It was something completely different.
But what if this guy had like a completely irrelevant superpower? Like basically like a good superpower beforehand, but then he got these two superpowers instead.
It's like Superman, but he like got shot by a laser out of the sky, fell down. He had all these powers, and he's like, I mean, I guess I'm still technically better than the average person, but like, am I? It's like,
Is this
I'm
worse?
different, but like, yeah, am
I used to fly, I had
used-
laser vision. Now I leave
now I
snowy
leave
footprints?
snow footprints behind me. Anyway, so moving on from Snowman, this is an idea because we might talk about this in the future, but we made our little cinematic universe that was intentionally really bad. So we have a bunch of ideas that we might recycle for this. And by intentionally bad, I mean a masterpiece.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
it's
you.
Completely amazing. No problem about
For a
it.
little sneak peek, Piss Mouth.
That's the leading movie. That's the Iron Man of this series. So my idea, or one of the ideas that I had, was basically you have this guy. What's that? What is the video game Insidious? Where you like zap the electricity, like he's got the electric powers.
I think.
Insidious, I think. Hold on, let me look this up.
Is it the guy with the beanie?
I think.
Oh, Watch Dogs 2.
It kind of looked like it would play like Watch Dogs 2.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Insidious game. That's a horror movie game or whatever. Game about dude.
Greg?
Let me check my phone.
Right? Infamous. Okay,
yeah.
so the game Infamous. So imagine you got the game Infamous, but instead of zapping electricity from like anywhere, you can exclusively zap electricity from smoke detectors. However, there are some loopholes. In order to ensure that this is not at all useful, you cannot like you have to use the electricity in like an hour or it will go away. So it's not like you like the only time this would ever be useful is if like you went through an entire hotel and you zapped all the like AA batteries and you were able to like lightly toast a piece of bread, but you couldn't like absorb a bunch of power and like be able to do something cool.
Was this guy's name Firefighter?
I think this was firefighters, but which is I mean kind of not true because if anything he kind of makes fires more deadly. But you know it's whatever.
Was he the villain?
Was he the villain? I don't know. I think there was just like it's two people because the other side of the story was there's
The Joker to the Batman of this.
Joker to the Batman was there's a librarian that can do literally anything. Like we're talking like godlike powers, but exclusively when they're in a library, and they can only affect things in that library. So it's like if you want to do something cool, you gotta go in, and if you want to like defeat like the firefighter, then I don't know why you would or why you would need godlike powers to do that. But you know, if you did, you'd have to lure the firefighter into the library. You want to pull a book off the shelf and it's super high up. So it's like zoop, and you can get the book in your hands. You're like it's like I'm kind of thirsty. This is a snap, and then you gotta drink.
But for the
cool.
majority of the movie, these would just be two guys hitting each other.
Yeah, just this is literally just like imagine like a boxing match between just like two normal guys.
And I feel like they wouldn't be like strong in any way.
No,
they're just two guys.
Just two normal dudes.
One's like
Pretty chill.
Yeah.
Pretty normal.
Kind of normal.
Anyway, I think we've come full circle. Devin, back to you. Do you have any?
Back to me.
Yeah.
All right. What about a sticky guy?
Ooh, a sticky guy. Tell me
sticky.
more.
So basically, a cool superpower would be if like you had good grip, right? You know,
Uh-huh.
he has no control over that. Like in his hands, not sticky at all, but the rest of his body, everything sticks to him.
I think you like no control. You meant like Andrew Garfield, Amazing Spider-Man 1, where he's like on the train. He grabs his tit. He's like, let go of me, I'm not. And like he's like, I can't. And he's like, he's trying to pull his hand off, but it's stuck. And so like the dude's like, dude, get your hand off that chick, dude. You need to stop doing that. And so he's like, I can't help it. So he grabs the pole and his hand gets stuck to the pole. So he spins and he kicks the dude, and it's like there's this super choreographed fight scene because he touched some chick with his sticky hand and he couldn't control it.
Okay.
That was a weird ass movie.
So
Anyway.
here's the idea now. Okay, you gave me the perfect name for this guy.
Okay.
And I want you to guess.
Peter Parker, Spider-Man.
I want you to guess what this guy can do just by his name. The Static Menace. He's a superhero, by the way.
The static. I'm saying build up static electricity and then shock someone.
That's too cool. Lucas?
What's his name again?
Static Menace. The Static Menace. Sorry.
He only attacks.
Hold up. Here's the thing. Before you guess, I think we're shooting really low here because this is apparently being able to shock someone with static electricity is too cool compared to the superhero. Anyway,
Okay,
Lucas, go
so
ahead.
he only attacks people with like a static charge.
No, not at all.
It's too cool. It's even lamer than that somehow.
This guy can have any piece of clothing stick to him. So, like that scene Nathan was talking about where Andrew Garfield grabbed the woman. But instead, it's just any part of him. Like, let's say, fan base, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm touching Nathan's leg, which is clothed.
Whoa.
I could not get my hand off of your leg, because you have clothing on it.
When does it go away? Like, would it be like you couldn't go to a store or anything because like it permanently stuck? So like I would take off these pants and you would have my pants on your arm for the rest of your life.
Okay, once you take your pants off, it doesn't.
It's only when people are wearing the clothes.
Yes.
So would it theoretically? Would you like? Let's say the backstory behind this person. I should probably not lean back. Is that they used to be bullied. And they like got pantsed every single day, and so they got superpowers, and their superpower was that like
From
they
the
could
pants
like, pull.
wizard.
So when he tried to pants them, he would like stick the clothes to his body, and so it's like, oh, I'm trying to pants you. Oh my, I am a bully. I am trying to pants you, but he can't pants them because the pants are stuck to his waist. And he's like, you cannot pants me.
I would like you to
cannot
understand
pants.
this though, fan base and not only repeat. If he wears any clothes, there's no way he can take those off.
He can't take, so he has to wear the same clothes like forever.
Because his
He
power
develops a new power. B.O.
Level up.
because again his power is he can keep any clothing stick to him as long as someone's wearing it. But if he's wearing it,
What's his name?
the static menace.
The static menace. It's like we need all superheroes we got. It's like, has anyone called the Static Menace? And like the team's like, he doesn't shower. So I don't know if we want to invite the Static Menace. And someone's like, we need everybody. I think we can do without the Static Menace.
we have Snowman here. We're good.
Snowman. We've
So
got the
it's like-
firefighter, the librarian.
Is like, are his clothes like super small? Like he's wearing like a
Yes.
a kindergartner's clothes.
He got this power in like 3rd grade because he kept getting pants, and then the pants wizard was like, "Hey, I'll give you this power."
Shazam now.
He's like, the pants wizard's like, "I'll give you this power," and he's like, "Yeah, I never want to be pantsed again." Okay. And then Static Menace is born.
And so since this is like kind of like the Shazam thing, because he went to the wizard. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for wiping my eyes with the tissue. So because since this is a Shazam thing, he actually made my eyes water more than they were before. So I don't think that helped. Stop. Anyway, since this is the Shazam story of our adventure, he can say a word. The Static Menace. What's the word?
pants.
Pants.
He can say pants, but it's like it's not like it does anything. Literally, he just can say the word pants. It's like,
But like lightning, like it's super cool when he says
it's
the word
like
pants.
pants, and it's like lightning comes out, and it's like you have it's like pants. And it's like it's just wild hype up. It's like dun, 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 dun. And it's like you have like a marching band coming, and like just a bunch of like
The
cheerleaders
sky
come out and
turns
start
black.
dancing, and it's like like a bunch of fireworks, and then like planes start like flying and doing loops, and like there's a big banner that says just like pants. and
Now
then
we have 4 guys here. How do you think they would go against each other? Unless we want 2 more.
I think 4 guys, and I was like, there are 3 of us here, Devin. You cannot count.
But no, we got these 4 superheroes. You know, how would they go against each other?
I think that firefighter and the librarian hate each other, so they're just gonna fight it out. So it's like,
Well, no.
they were
This is
originally-
just firefighter, okay? Firefighter, the nailer, snowman, and then obviously the static menace.
So I guess
Let's do the matchups, okay? Like I want to see these guys fight against each other. Like Marvel movie, Civil War. Okay, we have Nailer on one side, and on the other side we have Snowman, who wins that encounter.
Okay. So Nailer versus Snowman. We're talking Invisible Snowman. How do you win this fight? Because I mean, like the Snowman. I mean, he's invisible, and he like if he reasonably like could get away from.
Honestly, the first one to get a good hit in, I feel would win because both of them struggle very hard getting hits in,
See, here's the thing.
and they're like a foil to each other because the other one's okay at sneaking, the other one goes every minute.
You know, yeah, he's okay with sneaking, other than the fact that he leaves a trail of snow.
So they're both incredibly bad at sneaking.
Okay, they're bad at sneaking, so it would be a direct fight because neither of them could really hide. Here's the thing, I think I would have to give it. So how smart are both the characters? Like smart.
I would say, since your superpower is that you grow nails, you have to be smart, or else you don't have anything else going for
What
you.
about snowmen? Actually, I'll just tell you. So we'll say both of them are smart and strategic. All of the superheroes are smart and strategic.
They
just happen
can
to have
use
bad
it to
powers.
the most strategical way possible.
We all argue why. So I'm saying that the worst superhero would be the Nailer, and here's why I think that Snowman would win the fight. Now, if Snowman were smart and strategic, he would make a bunch of he would like just start dancing around, leaving a bunch of footprints everywhere. So it's like, where's he at? It's not like a straight line.
and he could walk
just
on his hands.
Get a good hit on the Nailer. Yeah,
Oh, I was just thinking of this.
get
So
a good hit on the Nailer.
If Snowman were to walk on like a snow, would he leave footprints?
Yes, it would be like snow above the snow. Like there'd be a layer.
So it's like Minecraft, where there's like a little bit of snow, like the 1/16 snow block or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's why I think that the better superhero would be Snowman. So the worst superhero in this matchup would be the Nailer for me. Does anyone have a?
Oh,
counter for me?
I think Nailer's going to win this because one, Snowman can't sneak up at all. He has no because Nailer's gonna be like, there are footprints right in front of me. This guy's invisible.
Well,
I'm
what
going to just claw at him.
What if they've been like fighting for a while? There'd be a bunch of snow on the ground, so it'd be kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, my argument is that he's just gonna like dance around, create a bunch of footprints so you don't know where he's at, and then bada bing,
But
bada
also,
boom, you get a good hit in because
this is a really dumb question. But in this encounter, does Snowman have shoes? Because what I'm arguing, if Snowman doesn't have shoes, he's gonna be walking on nails. Like this guy's nails.
How long is the fight? Because his nails only grow an inch a minute.
He has so many nails. He's had this power like all of his life.
Yeah, but does he just carry jars of nails like the
Throws them.
sniper from TF2?
The Trotty.
Just throwing-
I mean, if he wants to be strategic, I feel like that's how he wins the fight, by keeping nails around, and he can like put them around him. Just because he has this huge amount of nails, he needs something to do with them.
All right, Lucas, what do you think? You're the deciding vote.
It's a hard.
Because what I'm saying is, if
So-
Snowman didn't have any shoes on him, he would win. Nailer would win the fight every single time.
I don't know. I'd say Snowman
Snowman being the worst or the better?
best
Okay.
is a winning fight because like I don't know. Nailer, he just grows nails, and nails aren't even that sharp anyway. I mean,
That's
they
right.
can
But
be,
if you step on one, ow.
they're flimsy, Devin. I mean,
I've
Yeah.
stepped on a nail before. Okay, but okay,
Fair
Snowman
enough,
wins
that's
that. Snowman
So
wins that.
Snowman
encounter.
wins the fight. So that means that he is not the worst superhero in this case. So
Let's
want to do a
do
different
Static
character.
Menace and Firefighter.
I'm saying you have a AA battery in a fire detector. Not a lot. It's not super strong. It can make something beep, but that's about it. So you get an entire. Where's he at? Is he like? Does he have the access to like a whole hotel
Let's say
building with the
he's-
fire detectors?
Let's say
Smoke
he is in a shitty motel, where there's a bunch of
like-
half charged,
It's like 20 maybe.
20 sure. In one lobby, so 21.
Okay, so he's got 21, and so are they fighting at the hotel?
Yeah.
Okay, so he has the, in this case, equivalent to lightly fry a couple pieces of bread, or lightly toast a couple pieces of bread, or toast a full piece of bread with electricity. Because like you have like not all, it's not 100%. It's like there is like energy loss to like friction. So he has like about that much. I'd have to guess, not a lot, because I mean you only have that like.
But then you have the Static Menace, who I feel is gonna win this encounter, because he just goes up to the firefighter.
Wait, so how old is? We said he got this power in 3rd grade. How old is he now?
Let's say he's 18, legal. He's very stinky though.
Very stinky.
you don't even want to touch him.
Stinky.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Like, he is again very bad at sneaking, because this guy doesn't shower, because he wears clothes. Like any piece of clothing that he had when he was in 3rd grade when he got this power, he's still wearing.
I mean, he can still shower. He just has his clothes on all the time.
But do you want to wear wet clothes? He doesn't.
I mean, I feel like I'd rather wear wet clothes.
But here's how I
No,
feel the Stack Madness wins this encounter. He comes over to you, and audience, what I'm doing is I'm grabbing Nathan's arm. You're stuck like this until you take your shirt off. Okay? My hand right here is stuck like this until you take your shirt off.
Audience, I just like mimicked that I was gonna take my shirt off.
And then
and I made
I
a
can
weird
put you in a
face.
headlock with your own hand.
But it's just like, it's not like I grab your arm and I have like full access to make you do whatever. It's like you can resist it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
But
I mean,
what all you can do, if you are the firefighter, is you have a little bit of electric charge.
yeah, I think you could shock him, but I don't think you're doing too much damage.
So at the end of the day,
So I have to
it
go
comes
with you
to
on this
one
one, yeah.
sticky guy and a guy that can punch you. Just a regular guy and a sticky guy.
I think it'd be hard because I mean, he'd be used to the smell of his own body, and he wouldn't, and all he'd be able to do is shock him. So I think, yeah, I would have to agree that the Static Menace would be the better superhero in this instance.
Lucas?
I think I'd agree.
Well, hey,
Yeah,
we got a
it's a three.
stinky boy
Yeah,
winning.
The stinky boy, stinky 3-0. So
Now we
what's
have the
next?
nailer and the firefighter. Who wins that encounter?
Oh, I see what you mean. A bracket, okay.
Who is the worst? Who
And the
loses that?
nailer versus the firefighter. Same.
Same
for the
motel.
fighter fight-
Same
same
shitty
hotel.
motel.
Okay, has he won the fight? Like, has he drained all the fire
Let's-
detectors, or is
Let's
this
say
like,
he has full access to all the fire detectors, and the other fight didn't happen, just for variety. Because I feel again the
so
nailer's gonna win.
does the nailer know of the firefighter's powers?
Let's say they both know of each other's powers.
How
Powers.
much time do they have before the fight?
How much prep time?
Yeah, how much prep time do they have? Because here's what I could see happening: the nailer grows a lot of nails and like opens up all of the fire detectors. It's like grows your nails, opens up all the fire detectors, like screw them open, takes out the batteries, and then like now you have the batteries. And yeah, they were in a fire detector, but they're not in a fire detector right now, so you can't absorb the electricity, and then he can't even shock.
What I'm gonna say is that doesn't even matter. Because let's say he comes over to you, shocks you. Oh, I'm shocked. I am nailed. You were right up in front of me. Because like, how is he gonna shock you? Is it like a touch thing, or can he do it from far away? Because if he gets close to the nailer, the nailer wins.
I would think it's like
Okay.
Palpatine.
You send me this.
Palpatine.
Palpatine.
You send me this tiny charge at.
Martini.
You send this
Palpatine.
tiny charge at me. I have my long ass nails.
So
You
if it's
can't
like
say that word.
Oh.
if it's like a Palpatine,
Oh.
if it's like Palpatine, you would have to like build up a lot of electricity,
Yeah, because
and it'd only be for like a couple seconds. Yeah, like half a second.
But since it's not that much electricity, and
Oh yeah, and
he would have to be kind of close.
Keep in mind, it looks really cool when he's zapping the electricity. Like he holds his hand up to the fire, and it's like zzz,
but it's not that much.
and he like absorbs it into his arm. It's like
Like that.
zap, the zap.
Okay, but who do you think wins in the counter? Because I'm gonna say the nailer does.
I mean,
Because all the firefighter can do is zap you. At the end of the day, the nailer still has his long ass nails.
yeah,
This
I'd
is
have
like
to-
Sabretooth
'cause
from
I-
X-Men Origins versus just a normal Joe.
Yeah, I think like the nailer would, because I don't even think it matters how close he is to the nailer. I think it's like nailer's just gonna grab him.
Yeah.
It's like
And nailer wins.
choke me harder than it's like,
What?
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 So the worst superhero is firefighter.
Firefighter. That's fair. So, what do we want to talk about for episode 2?
Well, are we saying this on episode 1?
Yeah.
Tune in next week for
It's like tune in next week, and then like maybe in the
Dumbest
future.
origin.
Dumbest Origin. Do we want to do Dumbest Origin next?
I really want to do that one.
Okay.
That one sounds fun.
all right, Dumbest Origin.
All right. Well, Dumbest Origin, and maybe in the future. I mean, obviously, we can probably record more than one. Yeah, it's only like 8:20. When do you guys have to be home?
I don't have to be home at any time soon, so
Install the podcast. Anyway, yeah, maybe in the future we can have like comment section, like leave suggestions, and we might be able to like refer to the comments section. See what they think. Do you agree with our picks? Do you think you would have
Are
had
you
it
a
go
big
any
Naylor
other way?
fan?
Are you a big Naylor fan? Leave it in the comments. Tell us if you're a big Naylor fan. If you're a big Naylor fan, then let us know. Maybe we made the wrong decision.
We'll make some
Maybe
merch.
Naylor is the worst. Maybe we'll make some Naylor merch. Maybe on the Patreon you'll get exclusive NSFW pictures of the Nailer. do you want to see the Nailer do some nailing? We'll see about it, but only next time on Weekly
Nightly repeat.
Nightly repeat.